kata kata mwenda ata kugeza ngena mwenda ana munana wena kwa kocha wa district na bakati abasabye singerije bali bwe bati sika bafika besolosiza amuse ne baziwo muntu bakamba tuli bameka kuli abantu ana bakalinga ugani bibiri kumisatu satu emusi kwaso muno atuka butusawo ngaba wa nemba muyisa kwa baleka bulesi tindi mumwade sene nekati abo kamba omu uri kwa nekire mesa abo bona baina disipline yawe era bagenda simbala era kati kamanda era kamanda ino bakombonya naye watabaawo bajigadde mudamu balabako nca ani achina somukyalo chikaza kati kula ja ara bebada kapana mukyalo ati gana kapuma ndawe chema yeri nokawo so mandawe kaka kapelike mandawe dela ko round of that Roger se va no caô. Vai tomar uma mandawe. Vai no caô, chega já. Dia pessoal fazendo vamos baca gol tidak buat bola power on aí na câmera vem gol ya semba yo mnala kwa kusaji kwa dangavinda wali na nega ukasema usangwe usanga kamera kwa tukasema ne wana mchitao wana chiteke hadi kwa Lawrence kama kama masasi dadi ndio unakuja Lawrence Bade mugamba wali ajiweleze akamanyiki na masanyalaze I don't know the bar road Alua hii kwa tukaloka. Hizo bizi. Eso mambo ndabonanga ebali abasi. Abagadafi ababulu abali. Era Steve, eu lá cabeça. Kakari Busoga kugira mu mbere enere zikola zimane zisiporo express nisokola ari nasokola ngari pazi nasokola bagenda okuyingireko oyanga kabezi straponi ngalete
Solo agondi vipers asolo gukutula ziri mu kinana mwemu nozora abalala gye bavudde abalala gye bavudde
Latif Wani.
Latif Hassan. Hassan Latif. Microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2. Microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2. Microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2. Microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2, microphone 1 2. Wiki, oli weno? Oli weno? Mbadde ngamba oli weno. Kale kale. Microphone 1 2. Sigaza dakika mukaaga ku 5. Mazina ekyankalana bugumu sigaya za 5 5. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Microphone 1 2 1 2 1 2. Audio good? Yenge wereza. Waliye wereza. Wipers bamutuusiza mu 9. Era bawongeddemu bukyaliko nagulayika kugenda kugwa bwe gutyo. Alo speed ya maanyi nnyo. Yeah, I'm ready. Microphone 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Microphone 1 2. Microphone 1 2. Microphone 1 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcoming you here at Kakindo Stadium. We are live in Jinja, and yes, it's match day. It's match day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we'd like to thank you for watching and welcome to Kakindo Stadium. We are live in Jinja. For those of you who are fond of or are familiar with Kakindo Stadium, it's one of the stadiums that is situated in the heart of Jinja City. And yes, it's a home ground of Busoga United, one of the teams that is in the Uganda Premier League, the Star Times Uganda Premier League. And today it's match day where we are having another game here in Jinja. It's Busoga United taking on Express FC here at Kakindo Stadium. The atmosphere, as the saying goes these days, that the vibe is really high. Come again? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming you to yet another match day here at Kakindo Stadium, where we are having another game against between Busoga United taking on Express FC. Well, for those of you who are familiar with Ginger, Kakindo Stadium is located in the heart of Ginger City, whereby you know, it collects a lot of fans. And as we speak right now, as the saying goes, that the vibe is high. Busoga United has brought a mammoth of supporters, and they are here blowing their vuvuzelas as well as Express FC. Well, that is what it is as we speak right now. The atmosphere is good, and we're just waiting for minutes for the game to start. Now over to the commentary so that the game can start, and of course we'll be getting back to you after the break. Thank you.
In the eastern part of Uganda, this is the Startimes Uganda Premier League match day number 18. The game is between Busoga United hosting Express FC. Busoga, remember, this is the troubled Busoga hosting the defending champions of the Startimes Uganda Premier League. Today we're having a very great game. Not forgetting we had an early kickoff that, of course, was in Bombo. This is the second game of the day, and of course those are the match officials. Semere Hasado with likes of Achiro will be handling this game. That is a very beautiful shot coming in from the Kakindo Stadium. Captains Mayanja Anthony for Busoga United, and not forgetting Isalumo for the side of the Express, who are the visiting side in today's game. Express are coming into this one just days after sacking their head coach that led them to a double in the season that is Waswa Bosa, leading into the stewardship of James Wadoch. He will be handling his first game of the season. He was acting as his assistant, but now he has taken over from the sacked Waswa Bosa. The likes of Mayanja Anthony will be making their way into the squad for Busoga United. The captain for Busoga, Mayanja, has been having a growing injury, but of course those are the same faces that have been handling the games to the Busoga side. Experienced defender Bithung Douglas, Tibita Laban, Unzima Peter, and the likes. Of course, this is the formation. Chikomeko Abe, the tactician, 4-3-3. That is Ntege Annual leading at the score line for the Busoga United side. The Express FC are making a couple of changes into the side that played up against Bright Stars. Sebagal Enoch making his way into the starting lineup. Lumo Issa leading the side today. Will be the skipper in today's game. Lumo Issa, remember, he was also the skipper in the game they played and drew up against Bright Stars in Kavumba Recreation Ground. Just, of course, we are waiting for the kickstart whistle. This is Semere Hasad will be handling this game. Semere Hasad will be taking us underway. Express trying to leapfrog. That is Bull FC, who are sitting number 4 with 30 points. Express sitting number 5 with 29 points on the Lego of the 16 teams in the Startimes Uganda Premier League. And not forgetting Busoga, they are in the red zone, sitting number 14 with only 14 points. They are looking for a win today in order to make things happen. That's if they are to survive the relegation for this season. This is match day number 18, and of course we'll be remaining with only one game that will be played on Sunday between Gaddafi and Mbara City in the Gaddafi Arena. Ntege Annual will be kick-starting this one in the Kakindo Stadium. We will say this is the refurbished Kakindo Stadium in the Ginger City. Stadium has been, of course, was put at rest for quite some time, but this will be the second game that Busoga hosting onto this pitch. They played up against URA and lost URA at this very stadium. Waiting for the referee Semere to take us underway into this sweet tie for today's game. Express will be looking for a win. That's if they are to make things happen, and that's if they are to show their new gaffer that you can also fit in the shoes for the the coach that was sacked, that is Waswabosa. Those are the fans coming in from Jinja to give support to the Busoga United's referee. Semere takes us underway. Busoga in red and blue stockings playing from right to left, and Express FC in the white shirt, a black short and black stockings playing from left to right. This is the Star Times Uganda Premier League, and this is match day number 18. Remember, MTN, the official broadcast sponsor and the #1 supporter of Ugandan football, and not forgetting Pusnalaga, the beer partner of the Star Times Uganda Premier League, and Rubis, making your life's journey better. This is the Express. Shabena has ever played on this very stadium. And again, looking onto the captain Lumu. Lumu launches a long ball here, finding Senkaba, taken away by Kakoza. Yahaya. And Yahaya again. That was a very good move, and again taken away by Onzima Peter. Busoga United, this is Annual looking for support. Sekulima, and again Busoga. Referee blows at the whistle for the first set piece of this game here. Busoga, the troubled Busoga, will be angrily looking for an early goal. That's if they are to make things happen. Coach Abech Komeko making his way back to the technical bench, having missed the last game Busoga played up against Onuparaka in Arua because of some illness. And now Busoga get a free kick here. This is Mwere coming on to this one. Passionate fans for the Busoga side coming into the stadium to rally back at their team. Mwere launches a long ball here, taken away, and again a deflection here. But there was an offside flag raised by Oriada Hakim. That was Sekulima Paul. Juko looking again for Sebagala, and ball is out. This was the case, and again Sekulima was the player caught offside. Throw in for Busoga United. Ngalo drops a long one here. Again Bithom heads. Referee, there was a foul on Douglas Bithom, a central defender for Busoga United. Takes that ball out to the goalkeeper, and again Busoga again with the clearance, a long one, intercepted. Kakoza Mahadiahaya for Express. Looking for Mosige. Mosige player foul here. Charles Mosige, player down for Express FC. Referee calls on the medical team onto the pitch, and that was a very bad collision from Mwere and Charles Mosige. Medical team onto the pitch to attend to the two injured players for Busoga, and again for the Express FC side. James Odoch grabbing up that position of the head coach after Waswabosa being sacked at the start of this very week. Remember, Waswabosa won 2 titles last season. That is the Uganda Premier League, and of course, and not forgetting the Sekafa Kagame Cup in Tanzania. Mosige Charles, Martin Kiza will be coming into for this one. This is the This is meeting number 10 since Busoga was promoted to the Uganda Premier League in 2016. Express are still leading. That's in terms of head-to-head performance, having 5 wins up against Busoga, and Busoga having only 3 wins, not forgetting there are only 2 draws between these 2 sides. Martin Kiza for Express. 5 minutes played at Kachindo Stadium in Jinja, still nil apiece between Busoga United and Express FC. It's a free kick for Express at the Red Eagles. Martin Kiza, a long one here, brought it to the goal area. Senkaba with the turn here. Ball taken away again by Douglas Bithum with the clearance, not far. The goalkeeper Mutakuwa back into the sticks. Express. And again, Sechembe Sadiq for Express. Long ball here, looking for again Charles Mosige. This was a Sekulima Paul, intervened by Deus of Kenya. Lomo. Juko with the long ball here, looking for Martin Kiza. Martin Kiza again with a very good cross, but onto the goalkeeper Sekandi. Busoga has been having a couple of problems in the past 3-4 months. That is in terms of the ownership issues, but of course they are to play until the end of the season. Still waiting to see how this will go. Busoga, one of the 3 teams coming in from the junior side. Busoga, we having ball, and not forgetting Gaddafi. This is Express FC. Lumo launches a long one, looking for Mosigi. Ball taken away by Murray, deflected here. And again, Busoga defends for safety. Deus Kenya will be coming into for this one. He played for a couple of clubs in Botswana, and not forgetting in Vipers FC, one of the players, Mahaya Kakoza, shooting from range. That was too little from Kakoza Mahadiahaya. Right in here for Express. Abechi Komeko, Gaffa for the Busoga United side. And again onto Senkaba. Sweet player Senkaba again, looking for Martin Kiza. Express inside the goal area, Mosige. Again Mosige, but the flag is up for Mosige Charles. That was a very good move for the Express FC side here. Looking for an early goal. They know things can get on their way, despite having some issues into their squad, despite having some issues into their management, management side, of course. But again, they are the defending champions of the Times Uganda Premier League, and of course the record holders of the Stanbic Uganda Cup. Free kick for Express, Mutakuwa. Player brought in from the Chetume FC side after being relegated. A long one for Express FC, Martin Kiza. Bithum with the clearance. That's a very good control from Sadiq Sechembe. Back again to Sechembe Sadiq. Ball taken away, Mayanja having that knock on that ball, and again Express clearance. That will be again a free kick for Express, the Red Eagles. Sechembe was the player that was fouled. Shabena. Martin Kiza on the break now, on the move. Martin Kiza dodges one with a very good cross. Martin Kiza looking for Senkaba. That was Musige having the touch of that ball, but on to the goalkeeper Sekandi again. One of the bogey sides I know, despite having a couple of problems into their management, Busoga have been having a very good time. That's if when they host a team. I remember hosting the likes of AC Villa and the Technical Center, giving a very, very hard time to AC Villa. And now they are on to Express FC. Remember, Express beat Busoga by 4-0 in the first leg that was played at Mtesa 2 Stadium, Wankulukuku. Eric Kambale scoring a brace, but absent in today's tie with a little bit of some illness after failing out to go into a transfer that is outside Uganda. Goal kick for Express Mutakubwa. Bukenya, just control here. Lumo clears. And again, Musige play again caught offside here. Massive crowds coming in from the Ginger Town to attend to this home game for the Busoga side. Busoga having a very good fan base just after being promoted to the StarTimes Uganda Premier League in 2016. Just waiting to see whether Express had some traveling fans from the Kampala side, and of course not forgetting some fans from the Ginger side. Mayanja, Sekulime again. That was poor from Sekulime. There was some Kenya coming into this. Ball taken away by Mwere, and again Martin Kiza. That was handball, and again there was a panic play from the Busoga side. I don't know why they are doing so. When you're playing up against a side like Express FC on such a very good pitch, I'm sure Express will be looking and will be having a very good time just because of the surface they are playing up against the Busoga side. Musige, Ditomo, Mayanja. Very good move launched in from Mayanja. A long one here. That was a very good idea, but poorly executed from Tibita Laban. Trying to play to no under pressure Express Sechembe with the clearance here. That was a long one. Again, having no messages where it was going. Throw in for Busoga United FC. Kakoza Mahadi haya for Express. Lumo again. That was a very touch from Lumo. Busoga on the break now. Busoga with the cross here, and the flag is up. Lumo is playing under pressure in the Express FC backline. Again, that was Juko trying to pass a message on to his fellow defenders. That was the move. Again, Onzima Peter was the player caught offside, but trust me, Ntege Anwar had the touch on that ball. Looking for Onzima, but again, Onzima was just inches away from trying to limp in that ball into the dangerous area. Martin Kiza with a good cross, taken away by Bithum. Sadiq Sechembe. Takes that ball away, back onto the goalkeeper, Mutakuwa. With the clearance, looking for Sadiq again, but that was poor from Mutakuwa. 15 minutes played at the Kachendo Stadium. Still goalless between Busoga and Express FC. Mayanja, one of the longest serving players to the Busoga side here. Player being fouled. That would be a free kick for Busoga United FC. Couple of players leaving Busoga to the fellow junior clubs, the likes of Bull FC. Leaving Manja Anthony to take the role of the captaincy for this very season. Mary, this is rather Ngonde Elvis. Busoga looking for a breakthrough here. Ngonde with the long one here, with the header. That was a very good chance again. Busoga trying to make things happen. Busoga, that was Busoga with the header, but of course, you say it was just inches away from looking for number one for the Busoga side. Express FC have not been having a very good time since we started the second round of this very league. Kakoza, that was a clearance looking for Senkaba, and again playing for safety. Player looking a bit fouled here. This was the chance. Very good chance here. Ngalo Frederick heading that ball. Busoga player fouled here, player injured. Medical team onto the pitch. Express FC still missing services of Chigundu Arthur, still announcing a couple of injuries. Player who has been playing in that left back position before Sadiq Sechembe came in, and not forgetting their skipper Enoch Walusimbi. Very good cross here for Express and on to the hands of the goalkeeper Sekandi. Walusimbi Enoch playing for a team Fundi who are in Spain for a couple of friendly games. And that's why Express FC have no Walusimbi Enoch today, their captain. But of course, things are moving on because Deus from Kenya, and not forgetting Lumu, Juko, and Sadiq Sechembe are trying to make things happen and not conceding many goals. Express FC have just conceded 10 goals in this season. They decide to concede the least number of goals in the times Uganda Premier League. Bukenya plays back onto Lumu. Murushid Juko with the clearance, finding Senkaba. Again, that was too long for Deus Kenya, what came in for a very good run. That is Abech Komeko for you. Busoga Igafa. Back again on duty, Express. Again taking charge of player foul here for Express. And again, this is Kakoza Mahadi. Kakoza Mahadi haya. Played on to Daniel Shabena. The long one inside the goal area. And again Express with the break now. Martin Kiza looking for some space here to cross. And again Martin Kiza winning a corner. Express are getting the first corner of this very game. Martin Kiza. And again leaving on to this one for Charles Musige. Charles Musige with the straight one here header. And again, that was too much from Bukenya. Again, Express also are getting a chance here. Remember also Busoga again. Sekulima shooting from range. Oh! Beautiful. That was a very good goal coming in from the Busoga side. Sekulima Paul. Mutakuwa Joe left helpless. Busoga 1, Express 0. The crowd goes crazy at Kakindu Stadium. That was a very good run. That was a very good ball launching from the defensive side onto Sekulima Paul. And trust me, Sekulima Paul did nothing other than putting the ball into the back of the net. Busoga 1, Express 0. And trust me, this was the move. Mutakuwa had no chance. Mutakuwa off his line, and trust me, Sekulima shoots that ball onto the top right and hoops. Express are now trailing by a goal to nil. Sekulima Paul. Now, trust me, James Odoch, actually coming in from the newly appointed coach, James Odoch, to the Express FC side. Those are the home fans having a very, very, very sweet moment for the only 23 minutes that have been played. Offside flag raised up here. Mutakuwa coming back into the starting lineup after missing the game that Express played up against Bright Stars at the Kavumba Recreation Ground. Chest control looking for Mayanja. Busoga again here, finding some space. Onzima, Mayanja with a very good touch here, looking for some space, and of course, that was very good defending from the skipper. Sechembe clears. Looking for Senkaba. Senkaba complaining with the referee, the foul, but again referee saying this just a gone with business. That is a clearance onto the hands of Mutakuwa. Busoga United having beaten Express FC home and away in 2018-2019, 2-1 at Wankulukuku, and of course not forgetting a 1-0 in the Chamazinga Stadium. Still waiting to see whether things are happening second leg of this game. Busoga looking for survival, looking to go off that red line. Express looking for space, and again a clearance from Onzima to the goal scorer Sekulima. Tibita Laban. Ntege Annual again. Sekulima Paul with some space. Sekulima crossing the ball here. Very good defending from Deus Bukenya. That was a sweet defending from Deus Bukenya. Trust me again, the fans are running crazy and crazy. Mutege, and it was a very good move. Sekulima crossing that ball with his weaker foot, and of course resulting into a corner. Also Kenya caught off guard in some way. This is a corner for Busoga United. Busoga leading the proceedings and looking for another goal here with the corner here, a long one. Again trying to look for another one, but that was too much from a corner. Mutakuwa. Onzima Tibita. Rainfall Express FC. Sechembe with the throw, looking for Kiza, ball taken away and the clearance here. Mayanja heads onto Laban. Sekaba. Busoga defending in very well. Player foul down here. Referee trying to. Referee Esemere taking away Busoga players into a free kick from the Express FC side. Experienced defender Joko Moroshid coming into this one with the long one here. Musigi controls. Referee says, let's move on. Bokenya. All taken away by the skipper. Mayanjan again losing possession. Tege Express Lumo. Juko trying to see with the Busoga looking for number 2, getting space. Onzima crossing. That was too small for Onzima. Again, Bithum defense in very well here. Busoga trying to keep their lead until the half-time whistle. Busoga United, of course, still having to fight for their life into the start times Uganda Premier League. Ntege shoots from the range. That was too small from Ntege Annual. Player who was signed from the Bull FC side. Not forgetting Ntege also featured into the squad for the Ndege University when Ndege was into the top flight league. Musige Chaus with a very good cross, looking for Senkaba with a chest control here. Express looking for space here, but there was Selagala trying to looking for a way through. The referee says there was a handball from Sebagala. Trying to look for Lumu. Lumu again. Mayanja takes that ball away. Labanti Beta. Manja Anthony with a very good cross here. Manja Anthony. And again Express with the clearance. Express, trust me, Express are living dangerously here. Corner again for Busoga United. That's the reaction from the head coach, James Odoch. Again, it's a corner for Busoga United, heading into the half our mark here in Kachindo Stadium. Busoga 1, Express FC 0. Sekulima Paul is the player putting Busoga in front, but again with a corner, a long one here. And again, looking for space to shoot. There by the names of Ngonde Elvis. Express FC, Daniel Shabena with the clearance. Ngalo with the throw, drops that ball down. Martin Kiza takes that ball away, looking for Sebagala. Sebagala player fouled. This will be a free kick for Express FC. Zima trying to take some time here. Martin Kiza. Sadiq Sechembe with a very good cross. Headed away by Bikum. Again, Express devising means of getting an equalizer before the halftime whistle. Sekaba with the brush. That was too long for Sebagala. And again, Sekande was there in time to grab that ball away. Busoga had lost their game when they're playing up against URA. At this very pitch, trying to reinforce their side and looking for survival. This was again a move. Express, Sebagala, Martin Keza, Sechembe creating space. Sechembe crossing. Express again with a chance. Mosige. That was again Sebagala having that header, but it wasn't onto where he was sending it to be. Very good cross coming in from the left flank of the pitch. And again, Mosige was the player behind Sebagala. Trust me, Mosige was the better option onto this very, very sweet cross. Busoga clears. And again, Juko clears. Lumo takes that ball away onto the goalkeeper, Mutakuwa. Martin Kiza. Sebagala losing possession. Express. Joko again tries to fumble, but again devise means of getting Martin Kiza with a very long one here. Martin Kiza, and again Express looking for, and again the second last man standing for the Busoga side. Remaining with only 12 to play, onto the halftime mark. Busoga leading by a goal to nil, courtesy of Sekulima Paul. Sekulima Paul are scoring a worldie here and giving Busoga a lead. Mayanja Anthony giving instructions to his fellow players. Express, Mosige, very good cross here, taken away by Bitum. Laban looking for Sekulima. That was too long for Sekulima. Long ball launched onto, looking for Mosige with a very good cross. Express FC, Sebagala did find a better position for that ball, and again Express. Daniel Shabena deflected into, throw in for the Express FC side. Shabin again controls, but an Express FC player down here. It's a free kick for this is Sevagala. Again, Express FC looking for another chance to grab away an equalizer just before half-time. Sechembe looking forward to taking on to this one with the long one. Sechembe Express. Again, Shabena. Mosige. Lumu controls and Lumu crosses. Very good defending from Bithum Douglas. Busoga United FC again. Labanti Beta looking for Onzima. Peter. Onzima slips down the ground, and of course Busoga losing onto that counter attack. But trust me, that was a very, very good idea. Oops. This is how Onzima slipped away onto the ground. Deus Bukenya crosses a long one here. Laban trying to clear the ball away, deflected. Bukenya again. Angel losing possession. Express. Mosigi with a very good cross here. Very good defending from Busoga and playing for safety. Express FC, Deus Bukenya with a fine cross here, looking for Senkaba with the header here. And again, the referee says it was a little foul to the goalkeeper for the Busoga side. Bithum Douglas launches a long one here. Express takes control. Shabin to Kakoza. Nanja Anton takes control again. Labanti Bita looking for Onzima, and Mayanja, trust me, with a very, very good move. But again, Onzima, that was Tege Anwar who tried to look for Mayanja Anthony, but Mayanja Anthony wasn't into at the very best of the position to get that ball away. Express FC player far down here. It's a free kick for Express FC side. Remaining with only 7 minutes to play on to the half-time mark at the Kachindu Stadium here in Jinja. Express FC are still down by a goal to nil. Referee moves the yellow card here to the Busoga side. I guess this would be as a result of a time wasting. Free kick to the Express FC side, Sadiq Chechembe. Chechembe Sadiq looking for Bukenya with the long ball here. Bukenya, Bithum defense. And again, a very long one here from Bukenya. That was poor from Deus Bukenya, rather from Daniel Shabena. Yellow card shown onto Onzima Peter for Busoga United FC. Daniel Shabena. Express Bukenya crosses. Bithum defends in very well. And again Mayanja regains possession. Mayanja Antone. Ball intercepted. Musige. Sebagala. And again, Martin Kiza. Sebagala. Busoga defending into this one at every moment that passes by. That was a very good move again, Sadiq Sechembe. Five to play onto the half-time mark. Martin Kiza again. But Martin Kiza was the player fouled before driving it forward here. This is Martin Kiza, a player who was featured in for the top 3 clubs in Uganda, featured for AC Villa, and of course not forgetting featuring into for KCCFC. Martin Kiza with the header again. Express FC, Express with some space here. Bukenya looking for Sebagala. Musige, but Manja intervenes here and plays for safety. Musige Charles with the cross, with the header. Express missing onto that one, and again looking for some space. Onzima clears. Lumo takes that ball away, looking for Sebagala. Sebagala again, creates some space. Player fouled the Sebagala. Referee, this must be a second yellow card to the Busoga side. Shown on to Bithum Douglas. Bithum Douglas, a player, yellow carded again for the Busoga side. Sebagala turns on to well, creates space here, looking to go forward, but again forced onto the ground by Douglas Bithum. Martin Kiza with the free kick here, with the header, and of course that was over the bar. Deus Mukenya creating and getting some time to go in for an equalizer, but trust me, that was inches away from an equalizer. Deus Mukenya. Waiting to see yellow card shown on to Douglas Bithum for Busoga side. In again here for Busoga United, of course, still keeping a clean one into a non-conceding in today's game. Ball played onto the goalkeeper, Sekandi. Sekandi with a very sweet clearance, looking for Labanti Beta. Bukenya launches a long one. But again, that was a sweet defending in from Busoga. That is the confirmation of the yellow card for Bithum. Joko. And again, Murray with the clearance and playing for safety. Remaining with only seconds to play to the half-time mark here at the Kachindo Stadium in Jinja. Busoga 1, Express 0. Onzima trying to force that ball away. Trying for Busoga United. Looking for Ntege Anwal. but Lumo clears. Mayanja Anthony. Manja Anthony again, Manja Anthony shooting from range. That was too nice for Manja Anthony, the skipper for Busoga side. Manja Anthony's kick was at the last kick of the first half and the first 45 minutes here at the Kachinu Stadium. Walde from Sekulime Paul giving Busoga a lead. The second game played at the newly refurbished Kachinu Stadium here in the city of Jinja. Those are the home fans still enjoying what they had into the first 45 minutes of this game. Halftime report from Jinja, it's Busoga 1, Express FC 0. Goal kick here for Express FC. Express FC injured player down here, George Senkaba, receiving treatment. Again, what's coming in from the referee onto the medical team for the Express FC side. Senkaba making his way outside at the pitch and going in for a little break, and of course he will be coming back to make things happen for the Express FC side. Ball taken away onto the skipper Lumu. Issa launches a long ball, looking for Sebagala. Sebagala controls. Deus crosses. Fine clearance from Bithum. Led away again. Deus Bukenya launches a long one again, looking for the newly brought in face, that is Joseph Akanda Nwaho. That was too long for Joseph Akanda Nwaho. Mayanja Anthony. Onzima Peter clears. Labantibita, sweet play again from Labantibita. Labantibita down. Mayanja Anthony getting proceedings and looking for Sekulima on the left flank. Sekulima again, getting space here. Sekulima looked away. Joseph Akanda Nwaho. There was a foul on Joseph Akanda Nwaho. A gifted player for Express FC, good at scoring into wild goals and of course shooting in from long ranges. That is Joseph Akanda Nwaho. Secondly, taking his time, and I know this is going to be the norm in the next 30 minutes into this game for Secondly. He will bring hard, looking for the 3 points onto this game. Onzima with the cross here. Onzima, sweet defending from the skipper Lumo. And again Kakuza, they are down for Express. Kakuza Mahad Yahaya. One of the players are featured for the most successful clubs in the football history. To the Ghanaian side, featured for AC Villa, now playing again for Express FC. Not forgetting the likes of Wisbo Godfrey, played for Express FC, went to Villa and again came back to Express FC. Not forgetting the likes of Tadeo Longa before joining Vipers, played for Villa and Express. Wisbo coming into for a corner here. Long one, a straight one. Express. That was a sweet punch from Secondly. That was too heavy for Secondly. And trust me, Secondly to play for safety. I know Express are now piling more pressure and looking for an early goal before the last minute mark, and again Sadiq Sechembe. Referee has some little information to pass on to the players around the goal area. Referee talking on to Duke Omoroshid, Deus Mukenya, Sechembe. Longonia, ball cleared away by Unzima. And again there was a push from Lumu onto Laban. Ball played into, taken away by Shabina Daniel. Shabina looking for Resibawa. Speedy Resibawa here, looking for space. Resibawa again, looking to cross here. Resibawa getting that ball out of play, out of the field of play. And again, a great idea. PC player, Resibawa got the free. Busoga with the clearance. Labanti Beta player fouled here. Waiting to see whether Busoga can repeat what they did way back in 2019 when they beat Express FC home and away. Remember, Busoga lost the first leg by 4-0, and they are leading by a 1-0. Flag is up for Sekulima Paul. Deus Bukenya leaving it on to Motakua to come in for this one. Motakua looking for Sengaba. Shabena. Sekimbe, that was poor control from Sekimbe. UPDF 1, Vipers 1. That was the game that was played at 2 p.m. in Bomo Barak Stadium. Remember, that was Apollo Tourism salvaging a point. Resibawa in the goal area. That was a very good defending from Busoga. Busoga containing Resibawa. That is fit defending. Express FC looking for the 3 points here to leapfrog Bull FC, who was sitting into the 4th position. Express on 29. They go on to win, they'll be going on 32, but of course that's still some long way to go. Senkaba Georgie player fouled down here. Again, another chance for Express FC to grab up an equalizer. Resibawa go different with the sweet one here. Express FC. Sebagala controls. Akanda Nwaho. Resibawa with a very good cross. With that was a fine idea, but the flag is up again for Joseph Akanda Nwaho. That was a very good move. Resibawa got it free. Coming onto the left flank of the pitch. Touching sides with Joseph Akanda Nwaho. Shabena. Joko losing that ball away and reclaiming it. Sadiq Sekembe. Sebaga losing it. Lumu. Deus Bukenya with a fine cross to Senkaba here. And again, ball just went begging. James Odoch. Buddy looking for an equalizer. guess the face is putting on would be demanding for an equalizer from his players, from his boys, to a bogey and a stubborn Busoga. Laban. That was a very good touch from Ngalo. Ngalo Frederick. Again, poor control from Mwere. Bukenya Deus. Lumo. Yes, sir. And again, that was too long for, one would say, Kachindo Stadium is a bit bumpy, but of course, Bukenya took his time, saw the ball coming, and of course, in the end, Busoga preparing for another, for the substitution of this very game. Referee taking on to the ball boys to not take any chance of wasting time, because the home side is leading up against the Express FC. And again, I know at that point is well noted to these young lads. Labanti Beta taking that ball away. Now this is Sebagala. And again, Busoga looking for the goal scorer, Sekulime. Street defending from Lumu. Tibita Laban will be paving way for Shaka Sozi. This young lad has been having a very wonderful today. I know, and an applause from the home fans to Laban Tibita. Again, Shaka Sozi approaching an hour mark in Kachindo Stadium in Jinja. Busoga still leading Express by 1-0. That is the confirmation of the substitution. That was a little rebound here. Goalkeeper Sekani taking his time. And again, from the ball boys, I know the referee again will have to talk to Sekandi. Sekandi here with the long one. Mary clears again. Shabena with the header onto Bukenya Deus. Bukenya looking for Senkaba. Ball taken away by Bithum. Controlled again by Shabena. Deus Bukenya. Dwesbawa losing that ball away, losing possession. Ngonde Elvis. Sweet play from Ngonde. Sweet turn again. Ngonde. Shaka. Again, getting space here. Shaka Sos with a very good cross. Busoga looking for another one, but Mutakwa was caught standing on this line. Very sweet play from the Busoga lads here. And an applause coming in from the home fans. The smiling faces. That was a very good move. A cross coming in from Shaka Sozi from the left flank. And looking for Sekulima with the header here. And again, Mutakwa standing inches away from the goal line again. But luckily enough, Mutakwa was steadily standing and grabbing that ball away. The free kick here for the home side again. Free kick here from the home side. Leaving this ball to Ngonde Elvis. Sadiq Sechembe fouling Onzima Peter. Takuba Joel. Looking for George Senkava. Sweet defending coming in from Bithum. Secondly, seems to be having a very good day, taking his time on to this one. Akanda Nwaho with the header here, and again cleared by Ngalo. Again, Antege Anwal player foul, started away. Busoga having no time to waste. That was poor control from Onzima Peter. Juko, the long one here, onto the hands of a secondary. Sechembe, the touch here. Senkaba turning, ball cleared away by Busoga. Deus Bukenya crossing this one. Again Senkaba goes down. Play continues here. Shabena to Sebagal, and again Shabena looks that ball away. Mayanja Anthony. Onzima with the turn here. Again Onzima Peter, player fouled. Time is up against Express FC. Senkaba George with the touch here. Again, a player out the other side of Busoga United FC, Douglas Bithum. Times Uganda Premier League brought to you by MTN, the official sponsor, official broadcaster, and #1 supporter of Ugandan football. Pusnalaga, be a partner of the Star Times Uganda Premier League. Not forgetting Rubis, making your life journey better. This is the sweetness of the Ugandan football. Express getting a corner. Joseph Akanda Nwaho. Leaving this one to Resibawa Godfrey. Resibawa Dongwania. That was too long for Deus Kenya from Resibawa Godfrey. In for Busoga United. Good control from Ntege. Ngonde. Ntege turns. Sekulima. Mayanja Anthony. A long ball here to Onzima. Onzima shooting from a range. Onzima looking a bit selfish in this situation here. Also be a couple of options into the box. Either to cross that ball onto Shaka Sozi, and Not forgetting Sef Paul, another player who was making his way into the goal area, but again, very good efforts coming in from Peter Onzima. Express FC again regaining possession with the clearance from Lumo. Lumo looking for Sebagala. Akanda Nwaho. Akanda Nwaho again driving forward. Sechembe. Sechembe looking for Sebagala. Then finding Westbauer. Deus Bukenya with the header here. And again Express FC creating space again. Good defending from Bithum. Kenya Deus dodges one. Kakoza Mahadi Haya. Again a clearance from Mwere. Sekembe. Tege Anwar. Driving back to give a hand onto the defense line. Onzima Peter. Again going forward here. Sechembe intervenes with the good clearance, but not far to Akanda Nwaho. Joseph Akanda Nwaho for Express FC. They have found here Joseph Akanda Nwaho. Referee and the skipper for Busoga Banja having a chat here. This was Monde Elvis, player who fouled Akanda Nwaho. And again a chance for Express FC. With only 20 minutes to play in Kachindo Stadium in Jinja, Express are yet to find a goal. Just approaching the 78th minute mark. Mayanja Onzima and Tege into this wall here. Asad Semere. Resibawa Godifrey. With the player taking onto this one, Resibawa. Into the wall. And again, Kako Deus Bukenya. Lumo Express. Bitumo clears. Shaka Sozi for Busoga. Again, Shaka Sozi for Busoga. Again, that was a poor play from Shaka Sozi. Tricky fixtures for Express FC coming into. Beg your pardon. Express FC will be playing up against Express again. A very good chance here. Resmo Godfrey missing it out on his one. Now I don't know what Resmo will be telling James Odoch on how he missed onto this very great opportunity for an equalizer. Take a look at this one. And again, Resmo taking his time. Very good chance for Resmo Godfrey here. Express will be hosting KCCA and visiting Gaddafi after KCCA, and thereafter will be playing up against URA in Wankulukuku. Tricky fixtures again for the Mayuni boys, and Busoga visiting a civil at Fatakinico Center in Jeru, hosting Police FC at Kachindo Stadium, and visiting Vipers SC in Chitende, and that is the Semere Stadium. Again, tricky fixtures for the troubled Busoga United. Once again, a free kick for Express FC in a very sweet position. I know Joseph Akandanwaho will be coming into this one. Express making a change. Sebagala will be paving way for Raymond Walugembe. Again, Express FC